My name is Seteykina, and today I'm going to tell you about the robotic journalism. On a cold, dark April's evening, lazily hunched over my keyboard, I was scrolling the Guardian website with the aim to find some information about so-called Russian rigged election. And I came across with the article that was devoted to the scientific paper that was totally made by iOS autocomplete and was also accepted for the International Scientific Conference on Nuclear and Atom Physics. And what is the most fascinating fact is that the author had completely no knowledge about this scientific work. What he did is that he just simply started a word, sentence with a word of nuclear or atom, and then randomly hit the autocomplete suggestions. Voila, the text was written. The author just, what he really did is that he created the illustration of this paper. He even the title was written by automated robot. Well, what is interesting is that later on, this article was accepted by the International Journal of Scientific. I must admit that this article made me think that nowadays machines are taking over humans. But there is always a but. Later on, I had another lecture on journalism, and everybody was bored because it was the year of our studies the subject. And accidentally, my colleagues and I poked our hands for the phones because our professor said, "I don't know why you are studying this subject because your profession might be replaced by by machines in the near future." We were totally shocked, stuck. Because he started telling a story about the battle between a qualified English journalist and a robot that called Emma. They were both primed to write an article on the UK official employment data and file the stories to the editor. Emma is autocomplete, is autonomous artificial intelligence that is designed to deliver official services such as reviews, such as analysis. And at the end of the battle, Emma was indeed quick. It filed in 12 minutes to journalist 35. What is more, its work was so good that the journalist didn't expect it. It even included the relevant context of the possibility of Brexit. And what is the most important fact that it missed is that the ability to distinguish the unworthy from the truthworthy from the doubt. And while it correctly pointed out the jobless rate was unchanged in the United Kingdom, it missed the most important fact that the numbers of job seekers has risen for the first time in the year. In truth, most people who work on artificial intelligence admit that it is not going to make humans obsolete anytime soon, because it is not simple enough yet. It is not intelligent enough yet. Therefore, what is beginning to happen, though, is more subtle but no less important. And the lines are beginning to blur between what was done by journalists or what was done by machine. Therefore, I want to play a game with you guys. I want to show you a quiz where you have to decide whether the text was written by a human or by machine. Let's start. The first sentence. A shallow magnitude 4.7 earthquake was reported Monday morning 5 miles from Westwood, California, according to the United States Geological Survey. The temblor occurred at 6:25 a.m. Pacific time at depth of 50 miles. So, who wrote it? 2014 were record-shattering. The company earned an 80 billion profit on 74.6 billion in revenue. That profit was more than any company had ever earned in history. Why do you think it? Opinion. Katerina, opinion. Let's vote.
Computer
Okay.
also can express an opinion.
Let's start to vote. Computer.
Exactly.
Human.
It's a computer.
You're clever. The third one.
How to identify
Poetic one.
computer?
When in dreams behold my first shade, whose shade in dreams those fakes the sleeping norm, the deadline shadow of my love betrayed, lends hideouts out, hideouts night to dreams faded form. Are you sure that it can be written by computer?
Yeah. It's the right poet.
Oh, no,
No, it looks like
Human!
computer. Last one. Banner had a good game at the plate of Hamilton as Forsini. Banner went 2-3, drove in one and scored one run. Banner singled in the third inning and doubled in the fifth inning. Computer or human?
looks like computer.
Vote. Computer. Human.
No, it's computer. Too many repetitions. Yeah.
Only one mistake you did. Great for you. Human won. I want to make a conclusion over this quiz. It is always going to be hard for layout people to using these services to know for sure. And what is more, when humans perform tasks that machines cannot do, they create something new that machines can learn from it. And moreover, Leslie, do you know these chatbots, this tendency of chatbots? I think you know, you're very clever. Do you know that these generated answers are often made by human and they are sent? Yes, it seems like human pretend to be machines that pretend to be human. Let's think about it later. And what about Imma? Is the human lurking behind her? Imma actually has a team of human trainers, but it insists still that the output is all her own. Should we fear or welcome this tendency of artificial intelligence? It depends whether you are working for them or they are working for you. Thank you so much for your attention.